There's something going down at the town hall. The crowd gathered round at the town hall. They're making quite a rowdy kind of sound, y'all. Lots of talking and a shouting going round, y'all. I think I'll go and see what's going down, y'all, and see why everybody's meeting at the town hall.
Welcome to our CTE Town Hall meeting. I'm Allison Benson, CTE Director, and excited to share important updates, resources, and information. All of the resources mentioned in our Town Hall this morning can be found on our CTE Canvas page. In this morning's District Professional Learning, we encourage you to check out the District's Choice Board and look at the many professional learning resources available to you that directly center around the district's best practice instructional strategies. Additionally, we have several CTE presentations and resources that are shared on the district's professional learning webpage, which include the following: data folders, engagement with the vocabulary of the standards and establishing expectations for learning. February is National CTE Month. We have so many exciting things happening in our CTE and CTE, from students earning certifications to students competing, and so many other outstanding things happening in your programs. We want to start this town hall off by saying thank you to each and every one of you for all that you do for Birdville ISD students, their families, and our community. You are all champions. We shared the Press Start video that Audio Video Production produced at the beginning of the year, and it was about our students being champions. And with the Olympics going on right now, that video references the Olympics.
Last year, it seemed like the world just stopped. Humanity was facing a challenge so huge, the future seemed uncertain. But the future is now. Now, we see how strong we can be. Now, we see that in the face of uncertainty, we can be champions. Champions that can't be stopped. And here in Birdville CTE, we never stopped. Last year, Birdville CTE students were succeeding more than ever. In a year of global student absences, Birdville CTE students earned over 1,700 industry certifications. In a year where it was easy to do nothing, CTE students were pushing, practicing, training to become scholarship winners, outstanding students, international competitors, district champions, state champions, and national champions. If we can do all this when the world is stopped, just imagine what we can do when we press start.
Every child deserves a champion, an adult who will never give up on them, who understands the power of connection and insists that they become the best that they can possibly be. Teaching is truly a work of our heart, and we appreciate everything that you do in what has been an extremely challenging few years in education. You have powered through and kept going to ensure that your students are supported socially and emotionally, and also to give them every opportunity to be successful. We have upcoming scholarship opportunities. Career and Technical Educators of North Texas, CTENT, due March 25th, And we will have a live auction, and we need donations like CTE projects, and it will be held on March 31st. There's the Northeast Chamber Scholarship due Thursday, March 31st. Northeast Leadership Forum, new scholarship opportunity for CTE students. It's due April 8th. And all of these applications are available on our CTE Canvas page. We had a great success with CTE recruitment. In person, both at Haltom and Richland. With the district being closed following winter break and teacher absences, recruitment for Birdville High School had to be canceled, and it was instead virtual. And the counselors did visit each and every sophomore classroom to let students watch the video, CTE video, and recruit for our programs. We appreciate that at Birdville High School. It was still a great success. Thank you, CTE teachers, for your continuous support and for promoting your CTE programs to Birdville ISD students. We still encourage you to continue promoting and recruiting for your program. That is so important. National CTE Month is February, this month. So many great ways to spotlight your CTE programs and students and share the great things happening at your campus with your business and community and post-secondary partners and your advisory boards. A great way to do this is through social media. Please continue to share with us your successes. We want to promote you and your students. Check out the CTSO Showcase video from the National Association for Career and Technical Education, ACTE, on our CTE Canvas page. Next, we have CTSO resources. Career and technical student organizations are co-curricular and an extension of the CTE classroom. CTSOs are an essential part of a quality CTE program. CTSOs give your students endless opportunities to grow as young professionals in their chosen career path. They have opportunities to network with business and industry, earn scholarship, and compete at the local, state, and national level. We are so proud that in Birdville ISD, we have long-standing history and continued success of students across multiple program areas that are consistently recognized and winning at the state and national levels in their CTSOs. Here is a CTSO fact. Did you know that students who participate in CTSOs demonstrate higher levels of academic engagement and motivation, civic engagement, career self-efficacy, and employability skills than other students? We want to share with you CTSO advisors from each high school campus that have active student CTSO chapters. These are great people to connect with if you are wanting to start your own CTSO chapter at your campus or would just like to share these opportunities with your students. Be sure to check out our CTSO resources on our Canvas page where you can learn more about CTSOs and share with your students or start a chapter of your own. Next, we're going to talk about social, emotional health and wellness. In October's District Professional Learning, we spotlighted social emotional learning and support for ourselves and our students. We had a guest speaker from Region 11 share SEL strategies that we can use in our personal lives as well as in the classroom with our students. As we sprint further into the spring semester, please remember the importance of self-care. Rest and self-care are so important. When you take time to replenish your spirit, it allows you to serve others from the overflow. You cannot serve from an empty vessel. We have resources available and posted on our CTE Canvas page for you and your students. As always, we are here to support you. High school teachers, please remember to submit your industry-based certifications that students earn. This will help out your all high schools' accountability ratings, and the students will show that they've demonstrated college, career, and military readiness. Additionally, they will earn performance acknowledgement recognition on their transcripts and could possibly be recognized at graduation. Mr. Hildebrand will be sending out some more information on that, and there's also instructions on our CTE Canvas page. We want to add one additional update regarding certifications. Adam Connors, founder and owner of NetworkWise, has created a certification program for students where they have the opportunity to be awarded a globally recognized credential and become part of a community of networking experts. We have an opportunity to form a partnership with NetworkWise. If this is something that you are interested in for your students, please let us know. We want to share with you a quick video from Adam sharing about the certification program opportunity.
Hello, Birdville. My name is Adam Connors, and I am the proud founder of NetworkWise, a company that teaches people how to expedite outcomes in their life by learning how to professionally network. Our clientele consists of Fortune 50 corporations, household name colleges, and elite high schools like yours across the country. As educators of our youth, I'm confident that you would agree that learning how to network and build world-class relationships has never been in more demand than today, especially with all of the changes that are happening with the future of work and technological growth. Kids, they need to be agile, they need to be flexible, and they need to really develop what's called their soft skills if they're going to want to not just get jobs, but flourish. So because the world's moving so fast, gone are the days of just having one or two jobs in their career. In fact, they're going to need to learn how to get a job. As it's projected, they're going to be having to get new jobs every couple of years. Very different than probably what you and I were used to. Not to mention, as I'm sure you already know, more than 75% of job opportunities are typically found through your networks. In fact, there have been numerous studies that have all come to the same conclusion that the number one predictor of career success is having large and open networks. You see, what happens when people learn this important skill set, they find better jobs and they find them faster. They're more likely to be promoted earlier. It enhances the performance of their teams. They're more likely to become diverse sources of information. They're more likely to be to generate innovation. They make more money. They get better reviews. I mean, the list goes on and on. There's also a lot of science behind the benefits in terms of their health. You have a bigger brain. You're less lonely, which is a topic of another conversation, but we'll go there another time. They feel more fulfilled, and they just are genuinely happier. I mean, I can go on and on about all the different benefits of networking, but today you are spared because I have a limited amount of time. Before I do go on, though, I would like to share with you that I'm extremely humbled and at the same time really excited to have the opportunity to work with all of you. I'm sure you already know this, but Birdville ISD has a great reputation for having teachers that care, students that excel, and just having a first-rate internship program. So kudos to you, and thank you for letting me share in some of your success. So let's talk about that. How is this going to work? And how do we work together to future-proof these kids' careers? Well, what's going to happen is your kids are first, they're going to enroll in a self-directed learning program that's going to not just teach these kids how to network, but we're also going to provide them with tools and a roadmap and a strategy that's not just going to afford them the knowledge that they need, but it's ultimately going to provide them with an abundance of confidence, something that's also lacking these days. And then once they've gone through the program and they've completed their action items, they're going to become NetworkWise certified. As such, they're going to receive a digital badge. They're going to have access to other NetworkWise certified professionals. And I'm talking from all over the world in all different types of industries. Providing these kids with this training is not only going to complement what you're already doing at Birdville, but it's going to give them a massive leg up in life. And I can't wait to get started. I'm looking forward to getting to know you, working with you, and helping these kids future-proof their careers. Make it a great day, and remember to always network wise.
To close our town hall, we want to end on reminding every one of you that you are all champions and that you are creating future champions in your program. I think that should be our theme and mantra this year. You have risen above many obstacles and challenges and still have kept going, persevering for your students. Beijing, and we are watching the best of the best in the world compete. They are all athletic champions, and each of you are educator champions. Champions do not become champions when they win the event, but in the hours, weeks, months, and years they spend preparing for it. The victorious performance itself is merely the demonstration of their championship character. And that is truly a reflection of great educators.
Why kids don't learn. It's either poverty, low attendance, negative peer influences. We know why. But one of the things that we never discuss, or we rarely discuss, is the value and importance of human connection. Relationships. I have had classes that were so low, so academically deficient that I cried. I wondered, how am I going to take this group in 9 months from where they are to where they need to be? How do I raise the self-esteem of a child and his academic achievement at the same time? One year I came up with a bright idea. I told all my students, you were chosen to be in my class because I am the best teacher and you are the best students. They put us all together so we could show everybody else how to do it. One of the students said, really? I said, really? And I gave him a saying to say, I am somebody. I was somebody when I came. I'll be a better somebody when I leave. I am powerful and I am strong. I deserve the education that I get here. I have things to do, people to impress, and places to go. And they said, yeah. You say it long enough, it starts to be a part of you. Both my parents were educators. My maternal grandparents were educators. For years, I watched my mother take the time at recess to review, go on home visits in the afternoon, buy combs and brushes and peanut butter and crackers to put in her desk drawer for kids that needed to eat, and a washcloth and some soap for the kids who didn't smell so good. See, it's hard to teach kids who stink. Years later, after she retired, I watched some of those same kids come through and say to her, you know, Miss Walker, you made a difference in my life. You made it work for me. You made me feel like I was somebody when I knew at the bottom I wasn't. And I want you to just see what I've become. And when my mama died 2 years ago at 92, there were so many former students at her funeral. It brought tears to my eyes, not because she was gone, but because she left a legacy of relationships that could never disappear. Every child deserves a champion, an adult who will never give up on them, who understands the power of connection and insists that they become the best that they can possibly be. Is this job tough? You betcha. Oh God, you betcha. But it is not impossible. We can do this. We're educators. We're born to make a difference. Thank you so much.
So thank you for your passion, dedication, what you do for our students. We are Birdville ISD and CTE Strong. We are here to support you with anything that you need for your program and students. It is an honor to serve and support you. We will be available today via Teams. You can call or chat or video chat with us if you need anything. Please don't hesitate to reach out. We wish we could be in person with you at our normal CTE staff development, where we're having a great breakfast, have time spent together, and as I remember in our fall professional development, we had a fun speaker, Joel Zeff, and we all celebrated each other and a great ta-da. However, we would like to remind you to check out our updated resources that we shared with you on our CTE Canvas page. And lastly, be sure to go back to the district's professional learning webpage to check out all the other great best practice strategies and resources available to you. And with that being said, this adjourns our CTE Town Hall, and thanks for tuning in.
At the town hall meeting, at the town hall meeting, all the neighbors are speaking, all the neighbors are speaking to the folks we got leading, folks we got leading.